everybody, welcome to this video. My name is Yuka, I'm a vegan artist, and I thought it would be fun to actually finish two artworks in this video, because if you watched my previous video you've seen that I have a lot of unfinished work. So I thought it would be fun to show you two pieces that I'm going to finish in this video. And in between I want to do a little Q&A with my furry friend Moshu. You have probably seen him before. He's my blind rescue doggy, and I've asked if you have any questions for me or for him, and we're going to answer them as well. And by the end of the video I'm also going to do a giveaway, so yeah, definitely stay tuned and I hope you enjoy the video. So the first artwork I want to finish is in my sketchbook, and I actually have a few unfinished drawings in here that maybe you would like to see as well. So I have one, for example, this one is called Fish Are Special. So when you've watched some of my art or maybe a video, you've seen that I'm vegan, and I think fish are very special, but an animal that is quite often forgotten. So this will be entirely around fishes. Another fish that I was working on, and this is one that is called I Will Protect You, and it's actually a series that I'm doing. So I have a woman holding a baby pig, and I drew a woman that is hugging a cow, and this one is going to be in the similar style but with a chicken. So I also have this piece, which is actually a jellyfish with the text "Be the Change," and this will be an inspiration for the colored artwork that I'm going to finish in this video, but I'll show you in a minute. But the artwork that I want to finish in this video is the one of these bunnies, and it's actually very special to me because there's a story behind this drawing, but I will tell you about that while I'm drawing. So the other piece I want to finish is this one. It's a jellyfish, and I want to complete it by adding all the patterns. I already painted the background, so I don't need to paint anymore, but I just want to add the patterns and something in the middle. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but we'll see while we're working on it. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to draw in the lines and some details, and then I'm going to convert it digitally and actually make some products out of it. So yeah.
So this drawing is actually quite special to me because it's a portrait of two bunnies that we found hopping in our driveway. They were super cute and they were always together, like sniffing at each other, and we decided to feed them and they kept coming back. They even ate out of my hand. But the story behind that is actually very sad, because someone obviously had dumped these bunnies, and for tame animals to be dumped into the wild is very bad because most of the times they won't survive. They don't know how to take care of themselves, how to find food and shelter, and often they get caught by a cat or dog or hit by a car. We really didn't know what to do, but luckily a charity wanted to help us out and took these two bunnies into their care, and they're going to find a suitable home for them where they can enjoy both safety and freedom at the same time. I don't really know much about bunnies, but I did learn that they need each other's company to be happy, and they also need lots of space. There's nothing more sad than a bunny locked up in a small cage for the rest of its life alone. Also, bunnies can get up to 20 years old. So if you're thinking of adopting bunnies, make sure that you're ready for a long-time commitment. Do lots of research before adopting an animal, and of course contact your local shelter or charity when you're ready to have a furry friend or more of them. Unlike breeders who breed animals for the money, shelters and animal organizations that help animals in need are in it for the love of animals, and they're almost always willing to give you lots of information and help find you the best match. And of course, you help animals by giving them a second chance.
So the next thing we're going to do is take a good picture of it so we can make a digital version of it and start to color it. So to take good pictures, I actually have a little photo studio where I just put in the artwork and take a picture with my phone. So before I'm going to continue working on the drawing, let's find Moshu and answer some of your Q&A questions. So I found him. Here he is. Say hi, Moshu. Hi, people. So I thought it would be fun to do a little Q&A for me and Moshu. Hi. So I asked you guys through Instagram if you have any questions for Moshu or for me or for both of us, and you actually sent us a couple, so yeah, let's go and answer them. Let us see. And the first one is from Gus Anouk, and it's, what's your favorite thing to do together? Well, actually I think our favorite thing to do together is to go on walks. Moshu really loves walking. Well, we go very slow pace and he loves to sniff everything. But yeah, I think that's our favorite thing to do. Then we have another question from Frederik Wolfs, who asks, how old are you both? Well, I'm 36 and Moshu, we actually don't know how old he is. So when we adopted him, his rescuers thought he was about 10 years old, which would mean he would be around 14 now. But we also went to an eye surgeon and she also confirmed that yeah, he isn't really young. She could see he wasn't 6 at the time, but if he is 8 or 12, well, we really don't know. So he had actually his eyes removed, for those of you who don't know that. He's a blind doggy. And he was blind when they found him, but his eyes were really bothering him, so they have been removed. He didn't see anything, so no light, dark, nothing. So it wasn't a change for him inside, just yeah, to make him more comfortable. So let's see. The next question is from Lisanneke, and she asks, how long have you been vegan and why did you become vegan? So I'm not quite sure. I think I've been vegan for about 7 years now, but I'm really bad with dates. And Moshu is about vegan for, yeah, as long as he's with me, so around 3.5 years. I have been vegetarian since I was 16 and it slowly progressed into veganism. So I cut out certain products like dairy was the first thing, and then I think, or no, maybe candy and things like that was first, and then I cut out eggs and milk and cookies, and I came to learn more about the industries. I learned that the dairy industry has as much hurt in it as the meat industry, so and at the time I met a friend who was already vegan, and she made it seem that it was okay to go vegan, and you know, I was scary to tell people at first, but yeah, now I'm very proud that I did it and I'm really happy that I did. I couldn't go back. So yeah, I might do another video about this topic. Let me see, another question. This one is from Moshu, from Fleur Roxanne. The favorite cat of Moshu. Well, I think that would be Lily. For those of you who don't know, we have actually quite a few rescued cats living with us. And I think Lily is the favorite of Moshu. Moshu behaves a bit like a cat, but she's the only one who lies next to him in his basket and things like that. I'll just see if I have a question for Moshu. Yeah, we have one from Wildlife Wanderer, who asks what is his favorite treat. Well, actually his favorite treat of all times is an old piece of bread. to work with me. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. So Moshe was not amused anymore. So I just answered the questions for him. So Vegan Food Goddess also asks how old he is. Well, we don't really know, but yeah, around a senior dog. His name actually means like grandpa in Romania. So it's a Romanian name that his rescuers gave him, and it means something like grandpa. We also have another one from Moshe, from Peter Moons, and he asks, what do you think Yuka looks like? So I don't think he... So I think this would be like better, how does Yuka smell like? I think that he has a certain smell that he recognizes me by. Another question from Kus Anouk, which is, what do you love to eat? Well, Moshe loves to eat vegan treats, well, bread. He doesn't like human food at all, like cooked food. He really doesn't like it, or vegetables. He won't have any of that. But his, I think, favorite treat is rumble sticks. So it looks a little bit like cardboard, but he really likes it. We also have a comment from Caroline Iser that he looks really cute. Well, he definitely does. And another question is, what's your favorite quote? Well, I think my favorite quote is, animals help you find peace. I think it's a really positive and inspiring quote. And I also like one which is more about art. It's one that I came up with, and it is art makes you forget and remember. Because when you're making art, it makes, at least for me, it makes me forget everything around me. And for some people, if they look at art, or if I see somebody's creations or art, I also remember things, but I also like to forget the world around me or remember certain memories. So yeah. We have another one. How long have you been drawing? I have been drawing, I think, since I was very little. My mom is an artist. My dad used to, how do you call that in English? I will look it up. Pottenbakken. And he also used to draw when he was younger. So my sister, she's really into music and she loves to draw. So we have like really a creative family. My grandma and grandfather from my mother's side, they also were always creating all sorts of stuff. So I think, yeah, I have it from then, and I've been doing that, and I've been doing it since I can remember. So we have a difficult one, which is, what animal would you like to be if you could choose? Well, I actually don't think I want to be an animal, because yeah, it always seems that there's always something that they like get hurt by people or by the environment or things like that. When I was younger, I used to want to be a seagull. I would love to fly as a bird. But now I would think I would like to be like a herbivorous animal. So yeah, maybe I would choose a koala, but yeah, I'm not sure. So yeah, that was about it. So I hope you liked this little Q&A. Oh, and if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. That would really mean a lot. And by the end of the video, I'm also doing the giveaway, so please stay tuned, and yeah, let's get back to work. So sometimes when I'm creating art, I'm getting sort of an artist block, and everything I paint or draw, well, I just don't like it. And this can happen to anything creative. And I think for me it's important to just keep going and to just go and draw or paint something. Even though I might not be totally happy with it myself, it does get me sort of back in the flow to start painting and creating again. And that's the case with this piece. So I'm just going to finish it. Hopefully someone else really likes it and can enjoy it, and maybe I'll surprise myself and I like it in the end when it's finished. But for now it's just a way to, you know, to get back in the flow of painting and creating something again. So yeah, I have to do a little bit of damage control, and for those of you who are good in woodworking, you probably it was hard to watch because, well, it isn't that neat. You can see better at the back, but I'm just glad that I have all my fingers yet and that nothing broke off. So yeah, I'm just going to sand it and I'll see you later. So we're almost at the end of this video. If you're still watching, thank you so much, it means a lot. And the only thing left to do is to show you the finished result of the artwork, and of course to talk about the giveaway. So this is the finished result of the jellyfish. This one will actually go into my shop if you're interested in buying it. And you've already seen the end result of the drawing. But I did make a patch of the colored version. These are patches that you can just sew onto your clothing or backpack or whatever you like. I made some different sizes. And I also made a little bit of a different design and made a t-shirt out of it. And you can win this shirt, these 3 patches, and of course some of my postcards. And some stickers. So what do you need to do to win all of this merch? Well, it's very easy. Just like this video and leave a comment with your favorite quote. I really like that question that somebody asked me, so I thought I'd stick with it. And yeah, just let me know what your favorite quote is. Sorry. So a comment on my YouTube video will count as 2 entries, and you can also leave a comment on my Instagram post, and that will count as 1 extra entry. I will announce the winner next weekend, and if you didn't win, I do have a small prize for each of you who enters my giveaway. So yeah, there's something for everybody. Yeah, I hope you like this video. Please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell for notifications so you don't miss another one. Thank you very much for watching, and love animals. Bye!